The Snyder Cut is real. Wouldn't it be funny if they just released the same version of it on HBO Max with just a different filter? Greetings, programs, and trolls of the internet, rejoice because your wishes have finally been granted. The Snyder Cut is being released next year on HBO Max. For those of you peons not in the know and have no idea what I'm talking about, where have you been? I've actually been very dismissive of the Snyder Cut and the existence of it, thinking it was just something that the internet were just going to complain about forever. They didn't get what they wanted with Justice League, and it was just in their nature to complain about it, like most other fandoms. But then the hashtag kept trending a year later, and then 2 years later, and didn't help that Zack Snyder was constantly releasing stills and images of the project that he never got to complete. And then Ben Affleck and Gal Gadot all jumped on the bandwagon as well. Well, now we know that it exists, and we know it's finally coming to a streaming platform near you. All joking aside, I'm actually of two minds of this. On one hand, I think it's awesome that Warner Brothers is letting Zack and Deborah Snyder complete their vision. Zack Snyder started off with Man of Steel and then moved on to BVS and then moved on what was going to be the end of his trilogy, which was going to be Justice League. Unfortunately, though, Snyder had to walk away because of the untimely death of his daughter, and Warner Brothers enlisted Joss Whedon to come in and complete the project. Whedon rewrote a lot of the screenplay and reshot a lot of footage, and that's ultimately the version we got in theaters in 2017. That version of the movie is universally loathed, and fans have been clamoring for Zack Snyder's original cut ever since. So I'm happy that the Snyders get to complete their vision. You know, they had to walk away from a dream that they've been conceiving for over a decade, and the fact that they finally get to complete that is really awesome and good on Warner Brothers. I'm also really happy for the fans of this trilogy. I'm not really one of them, but I'm happy that they get to also see the completion of a trilogy that felt very much incomplete. On the other hand, this does set a weird precedent and puts this film in this weird gray area. Fans are going to think they can get what they want, and if they complain long enough, they'll get it. And that's just not the case. The Snyder Cut actually happening is a 1 in a billion shot. I'm actually surprised this is actually happening. But at the same time, fans are never going to be happy, and they're just always going to complain about something, and that's just something we have to deal with in the age of the internet. I also feel bad for Joss Whedon because his version of Justice League is essentially going to be wiped out of existence. He had the thankless role of coming into a production that wasn't his and completing a film that very much at its core is polar opposites to his directing sensibilities. Funny enough, I also feel bad for David Ayer because you can kind of make the same case that Warner Brothers more or less did the same thing to him with Suicide Squad. Ayer had mountains of footage of Suicide Squad left on the cutting room floor because Warner Brothers didn't want the version that he directed. I'm definitely going to watch Zack Snyder's Justice League when it comes out on HBO Max next year. And although I can't guarantee it's going to be good, it might be just as bad as the original Justice League. At least it's going to be a testament to how fans can shape the fate of a film. And I think that alone is kind of cool. So what do you think about the Snyder Cut at this point? Is it a good idea? Is it a bad idea? Do you even care anymore? Leave your comments down below. If you like the video, give it a like, and please definitely consider subscribing. Until next time, end of line.